Okay, I'm going to try this again. It never fails. Wherever I'm at, there'll be nobody around, and the minute I start, somebody will come by and the dogs will have a bark fest. So at the moment, I'm here by Ruidoso above a really pretty lake. But you can see how pretty it is out there. Now, Ruidoso, as you know, had a major fire. And then after the fire, they had major floods. They're still working on these homes back here. Still very devastating. Now, you know, this thing that I've said so many times, have a bag packed. And if you are in the way of a coming storm, get the heck out. Leave from the areas where it's going to be passing through, and then come back. You know, once that storm's in progress, you can't stop it. And you can't save your place if you are having major floods and winds and stuff. So consequently, Hurricane Helene came in. There are 100 dead and 600 still missing, unaccounted for. It's, And we're going to have more and more of these types of things happening, and more people leaving the planet. So what I got in this reading, because I asked for something, you know, what can you tell us? And it says the main thing is about the fool's embrace, about transmuting pain. Now, there may be the pain of loss of family, could be the pain of loss of your property. It could be, you know, all sorts of pains of loss. So it's about transmuting it. And above it, it's about the butterfly clan. Having some mental clarity about what's happening, awakening. You know, we're going through a process of transmutation, awakening, and it's difficult. It can be beautiful, but again, a lot of water happening, and butterflies are what? Very short-lived, okay? A butterfly's life is very short-lived. So it's about, you know, these things happening now, that stuff that we're going through, we need some clarity about it. Understand that life is eternal. You're here and then you're not. But underneath of it, it's about having the badger spirit, being fearless and bold. Okay, because we have to continue to go forward. And it says to do that you have to have the first breath like a beginner's mind. So it's like wiping the slate clean and starting fresh. Not easy, but it's also about the feast of plenty, the choices and their consequences, okay? A lot of people chose to stay, and the consequences are that many of them lost their lives. Many of them lost a lot of their properties, etc. And now they have to go forward with a beginner's mind. So it's like, again, wiping the slate clean and starting over. Now, that's not easy. Trust me, I know. I've lost everything I had before. Was homeless. Had to start over. Had nothing, no job. I mean, it was not easy, okay? But again, it's a process of transmutation, and you have to let go of the pain. You can't keep clinging to it because it is not going to help. Understand that things are transitory. Everything in this world is transitory while it's in this plane of existence. although everything is eternal in nature, but this plane is a transitory type of a journey that we're going through. Okay. So it's saying, if you've lost everything, you look at the choices you've made and the consequences of those, and now it's time to begin again. And to transmute that pain, you have to have some mental clarity. You have to be strong and bold to go forward. And you have to take that first breath, a beginner's mind, and take that journey. So it's not saying it's going to be easy. It's not it's not going to be easy breezy. But it is something that we came to this plane of existence, and we're basically kind of knowing what we're in for in one way. Okay? So I'm going to pull other cards, and we're going to look and see what else it has to tell us. These things are going to continue to happen. Okay, it's about the Hermit, first of all, coming into it. It means, spending time, reflecting, looking deeper when you've had the storm, okay? You can't always depend on others for everything. Sometimes you need to have that time of reflection in the midst of that storm, and sometimes you have to be away. The Hermit is someone that's not in the midst of all this stuff happening. They have gone away. They are more on the high hill. They are someone that is looking deeper into things, okay? Shaman, okay? The wisdom of hope, okay? So it's about looking for hope and knowing, again, that things are eternal, even though things here in this plane of existence are transitory. But having hope, knowing that there is an eternality to things in the ultimate. It's about being a spiritual warrior. Okay, that's what's going on now. In the world, we have to be a spiritual warrior today, tomorrow, every day. So again, the reading's about being the Hermit, looking deeper when it comes to the storms and the difficulties in life. That's what the reading's about. The energy of it is having that faith of understanding and hope and knowing things are eternal. What's going on now is sometimes you have to be the spiritual warrior with the challenge of insight. When these actions are happening rapidly, you need to develop the insight about duality. Again, duality is the things in this world seem transitory, but there is an eternality to everything. With the outcome of Daughter of Fire, it's about the message about actions and kindred spirits. So holding on to this actions, having humility, and the medicine woman is about coming together and healing, okay? Having healing and doing what you can for others, etc. Again, the earth plane, everything is about healing in the end. So It's about looking deeper, looking about the storms in life that come, and we're all going to face some challenges here. Whether it's the early part of your life or the latter part of the life, you are going to face challenges that we come in and know we have challenges to face, although we forget about it once we get into this corporeal forms. But we signed up for this stuff. And so it's saying again, be fearless and bold, but understand that we have to let go of the pain. You have to continue to move forward. You have to start over again, beginner's mind yet again. Be open. In a beginner's mind, what is it? It's open. You have to learn. This is, again, a learning experience. Not an easy one, but one that we came in to take on. Okay? And so that's it. We go forward. Continue to go forward. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online. We just hope that those 600 people that are unaccounted for, that we find them all and that they're okay. But again, I want to continue to put this warning out. Have a bag packed. And once this stuff starts coming in, it's too late to leave at that point. And how many people, 100 people have lost their lives because they thought, oh, I can write it out. It hasn't been that bad before. It'll be okay. Well, wasn't okay for over 100 of them. Another learning experience. So on that note, we'll see you online.